Hey guys, I'm Kalila Reynolds. It's been a while since we've done Money Moves JA, but I'm back for a few special features with Exim Bank as we seek to help you through this difficult time. Money Moves JA is all about helping the business owners, especially the small business owners. And we know right now it's a struggle. Many tough decisions have to be made on a day-to-day basis. You may have seen our live video with the PSOJ's Nevada Power last week. If you haven't, you can go check that out now on my YouTube channel and on Exim Bank's Facebook page. It was all about managing staff, managing yourself at home, and managing your cash. Now, on the topic of cash, there are opportunities for cash assistance from the government and from state institutions. The Development Bank of Jamaica, DBJ, has a program called Vouchers for Technical Assistance, and you can use these vouchers towards providing virtual solutions for your business. Joining me now via Zoom is Chris Brown, not the singer. He's actually General Manager for Strategic Services at the DBJ. Now, in this time of uncertainty, a lot of people and a lot of businesses are migrating service as much as they can online, if possible. How is the DBJ helping with that?
Thanks for the question, Kalila. So DBJ recognizes that there is this issue at the moment, and we have a program which is called the Voucher for Technical Assistance Program that can help businesses to get access to digital services. So, for example, you have many businesses that didn't have a strong online presence, maybe because they didn't have the tools or the resources to be able to utilize companies that are experiencing that area to do it. So through the voucher for technical assistance, they can access vouchers, which are really grants, to get those web-based digital marketing services to continue to sell their products and their services online. I think everybody in this whole state of remote work are constantly on their laptops and their phones, and reaching people via that medium is a key strategy I think many businesses should utilize. That's one such thing that can be done. Also through the voucher for technical assistance program, there are, let's say, digital tools that are available, whether that's Microsoft Teams or Zoom, different software that enable remote work. Those are some solutions that can be financed or purchased with the vouchers that we have on offer as well.
So tell me how these vouchers work. How does one access the voucher? How much money is available?
Right. Well, I think we've migrated all of our services, or how you can access these tools online. There's a website, dbjvoucher.com, that you can visit and basically register and apply for a number of different vouchers that are there. Each voucher has a maximum value of 200,000 Jamaican dollars. The vouchers that we have would cover 70% of the cost of the service. So, for example, a service that costs 300,000, that you get the full $200,000 covered by the voucher, and then the client, the business, would need to put the difference. We cover 70%, and we're expecting that the client will put the remaining 30% to get the service.
Okay, so what exactly is a voucher? Is this something that you can, like, is it a check that you hand over to the supplier? Or how does it work?
Okay, so as I mentioned, it's a digital voucher, so you don't get a physical voucher in your hand, but the same. All of it is transmitted via email. You would have a specific voucher number. You can that really is your voucher, and you can go to any one of the approved service providers who are on our list to redeem that said voucher. So you'd indicate that voucher from the DBJ. They would ask you for the number that's stated in the email, and they can go into their system and realize whether you are, that you're a legitimate voucher recipient, and then enable the discussion around the service.
Okay, so you have to be used with approved service providers, you say. So does that mean that these service providers can only be local? Because I'm a business now, right? And I'm trying to migrate a lot of my services online. I might want to pay for a Zoom membership. Can it be used for something like that?
It can be, typically it would need to be done so through the approved business service providers. They facilitate that. I think in addition to paying for Zoom, for example, there are trainings and different tools and tips that the service provider would be able to offer you. But how it is structured is that it would be through one of the approved service providers. So they would really facilitate your access to using the vouchers in this way.
Okay. And what would qualify me to be able to access this service? What would make me as a business qualified? Do I have to be of a certain size, bringing in a particular amount of revenue? How do I qualify?
So let's say the main eligibility at the moment is that you need to be a registered business. As long as you're registered and let's say considered a small entity, which is not earning more than 75 million in sales annually, then you would be eligible to apply for the voucher.
And that's really important because a lot of these things that the government is offering right now is only for registered companies. And so for people watching and listening to this right now, get registered. If you're not a registered company, go to the Companies Office of Jamaica website. It's a pretty simple process to get registered. Lots of assistance is being offered through the government, through the DBJ, through various entities. But if you're not a registered company, you won't be able to access any of this assistance. So Chris, you guys also have the Credit Enhancement Facility, the CEF. Tell me a little bit about that.
So the Credit Enhancement Facility is really a guarantee program. And typically when you're borrowing a loan, you need to put up collateral. So what we're doing is we're acting as a guarantor. We're putting up collateral for you as a business. And currently we will put up to 90%. So let's say you are borrowing 5 million, you want to borrow 5 million Jamaica, and typically the bank wants you to put up 5 million or more. DBJ will put up 90% of that. So 4 million of it will be put up by DBJ. So the collateral value that you would need to find is the difference, which is 1 million or a little more than 1 million. And this would now enable you to get access from a bank in an instance where typically you would not have been able to because you don't have enough collateral. The business could have been good, but the collateral is a key aspect in the bank's decision to give you the loan. So it plays that particular role to help MSMEs who don't have sufficient collateral to get access.
Now, tell me, how has DBJ changed the way it does business? I notice you're at home right now. How have you been able to change and to adapt to this new work from home, social distancing? How can clients reach you right now? Because I imagine you wouldn't necessarily be encouraging people to walk into the office at this time.
No, that's a very good point. So one of the key things we have at the moment, and this took place right before this whole pandemic really broke out, is we established a WhatsApp line for entities to really communicate with DBJ without having to physically. If you check our social media, which is DB Jamaica, on either Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, you'll find a lot more information on how to reach us via those means. But in essence, we've really taken a lot of it through these digital platforms. I would say advertising and so forth is going to increase or has started to increase. And so DBJ is now increasing its online presence. So you'll see a lot more communication via those tools about our products and our programs, how to access us and how to communicate with us. Because as it is now, many of us are not physically in the office, but we are still working and open for business.
All right, Chris, thank you.
Thanks very much.
Well, that's it for this episode of Money Moves JA, a partnership with Exim Bank. Check out their website, eximbankja.com. And while you're at it, check out the full Money Moves JA playlist on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Kalila Ray. I'm Kalila Reynolds. See you later and stay safe.